The other big story, of course, is on your screen at the moment. The South Africa's under-20 national team, Amajita, expected back in the country literally at any moment now. The team beat Morocco 1-0 in the final in Cairo. That was in Egypt on Sunday, with Mamelodi Sundowns' Gomolemo Kekana scoring that superb winner in the 70th minute. Can you believe it? The team also dominated the top individual awards, which, according to many, signals a bright future for the nation's football team. Once again, SABC News reporter Simon Burke watching developments for us at OR Tambo International Airport and joins us now live. And Simon, the anticipation must be mounting there.
It's again a small but vociferous group, and they've got the foundations of the arrival hall rocking as well. If you stand still for a second, you can feel the shaking. There's not many people here, but the ones that are here are making up. Each one here is worth 10 supporters in the terraces, I'd say. And their spirit hasn't wavered. They've been going for about an hour now, and they just keep going. And it's great. It's the Amajita arrival, champions of Africa. Everybody is excited. Everybody wants to see the next generation of South African footballing talents. A lot of goodwill to this team, a lot of positivity surrounding this team. Most of these players are still in school. Most of them are pupils. They've got to come back to school. They've got to come back to their classes. I'm thinking of one player who's got quite a fan club here. His name is Lazola Maku. He comes from the Noordwijk Secondary School. And he's got all his classmates here, and even the faculty, even his teaching staff are here. And I'm going to talk to Mrs. Reddy from Noordwijk Secondary School, and I'm going to ask her about Lazola, the pupil, the footballing star. You guys all here to support him. He's obviously a big favorite at school. Tell us more about him.
Lazola joined us in grade 10, and he was immediately you could see that he was a leader. He's a gentleman, without a doubt, hard worker, dedicated, in the classroom, on the field. I teach him English home language, and as you know, it's not easy for everyone. Lazola makes every effort, and even while he was away at Egypt, I spoke to him almost every day. He was studying in between matches, so he's got all the elements and all the drive of what makes a winner.
So there's a lot of pressure on the players. They've still got to be in consultation about their lessons, about their exams coming up, and then also they're playing international football.
Yeah, there is a lot of pressure on them with regards to their exams, keeping up to date with their schoolwork. So he's got a very good friend in class, Joshua Brinkes, who plays for Supersport as well, who constantly sent him every single bit of work for every subject daily, just to keep him up to date.
Now, what's going to happen for the World Cup? Because that's happening in September. And if I remember my school days, September is about D-Day for your exams.
So we start prelims in September, and we've got to make sure that Lazola is kept up to date with studies. We still got to make sure that we work out a timetable of how he's going to write, when he's going to write. So when he gets back tomorrow, we're going to have a sit down with him, and we'll discuss all the finer details.
So no break for Lazola Maku, the midfield general. Mrs. Reddy says he's back at school tomorrow, and he has to come with a plan of how he's going to catch up with his curriculum. That's Mrs. Reddy from Noordwijk Secondary. Thank you so much for being with us. And that's the reality of a lot of these youngsters who are playing for Amajita. They're in school still. They just achieved on an international stage, won a Continental Cup, the first time ever for South Africa. And most of them, if you're still in school, you've got to go back and consult with your teachers and find out what have you missed, what do you need to catch up on, and where are you? Because I think a lot of them they weren't sitting in their hotel rooms playing Nintendo Switch or PlayStation. A lot of them had to get studying. They had to crack the books. So could you hack it? They haven't even touched professionalism yet, and they're still trying to get their qualifications underway. Off the footballing pitch, on the footballing pitch as well. It's an interesting life that they have, and this is another facet of it. You achieve for South Africa, and South Africans come out with their posters, with their pictures, with their flowers and their flags, and all the colors of the rainbow to come and welcome them back after a job well done. And I think everybody's in anticipation here of a generation of footballers that are pretty special, that could do something on the international stage, stick together, and we got South Africa's future in Bafana Bafana sorted out for the next couple of years. And wouldn't that be something? And if the enthusiasm of the South African fans is anything to go by, that's exactly what's going to happen. This is the arrivals hall in OR Tambo. It's not packed. I'm not going to lie, it's not packed. This isn't a Springbok, this isn't a Bafana Bafana arrival, but this is a team that's worked hard. And this is a team that's just now touching public consciousness. People are learning that we have an under-20 team that is worth coming out to the airports on a winter's day and cheering and not stopping and rocking the foundations of the OR Tambo International Arrivals Hall. So we'll keep you updated. They landed at 10:21. So they're still saying on the arrivals board, disembark. And as the noise grows, as the waves of people come in and out, the arrival is imminent. We'll keep you posted on when that happens.
Fair enough. Simon Burke keeping a close eye on developments there at OR Tambo International Airport. And as you mentioned, Simon, their departure to Egypt was quiet and understated, but their return is anything but. And as soon as they do emerge there at those arrival terminals, we'll certainly be live for you there at OR Tambo International Airport. Do stay with us. More of the day's top stories here on the agenda in just a minute.